What's up, guys? My name is Reckless, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at some of the latest information that we've heard from Respawn in regards to Apex Legends. We've actually got an update from them, not a game update, but an update in terms of information from them, because we haven't heard from them in quite some time, so it's really nice to be able to hear from them, and it's given me a lot of hope. So let's go ahead and jump right in. They went ahead and released on Reddit the other day, so I'm just going to read off this information and kind of give you my feedback, because I'm actually pretty stoked about this. So this is actually coming from Drew. So it says, to say that the launch of Apex Legends exceeds our expectations would be an understatement. 50 million players in the first month and growing is staggering for any studio, let alone a new IP from a relatively small team who, for many, were taking their first swing at a free-to-play game. Rapid growth is such a wonderful thing to achieve, and we're thrilled with the response we've received since launch. However, that growth comes with some clear challenges, and we've hit a few bumps along the way, including missteps with our updates, not giving players enough visibility into future content, and properly setting expectations on how we plan to support Apex Legends. We are 100% committed to the long-term growth of Apex Legends and supporting the millions playing every day. So today we want to reset our commitment to you and give you some insight into where we are as a development team and how we're approaching live service for Apex Legends. Getting a huge player base in a very short period means exploits, bugs, cheaters, and more come fast and frequently. And we've had to react and direct resources to play whack-a-mole with lots of unexpected issues. Since launch, we've shipped a number of servers and client patches that have addressed a range of issues. While we've made some good progress towards a healthier game, as our community grows, issues have come up that need to be addressed. The stability of Apex Legends is very important to us, and we've been doing a lot of work internally to improve our process across the board. As we are getting our house in order, some of the critical things we're prioritizing to address are: slow server performance at the beginning of a match. So far, we know it affects some data centers more than others. It happens on many different server configurations, and it doesn't seem to hit multiple server instances running on the same machine. In other words, it's not a machine that is overloaded and everything on it is running too slow. It's that one instance on the same machine seems to be doing more work than the others, and we're trying to nail down what work it's doing and work backwards to understand the root cause. But this is extremely high priority for us to solve, and we'll keep you updated on our progress. Audio issues. Currently testing some potential fixes that will hopefully address many of the performance issues we've seen reported. Cheaters. We have been doing a lot of work behind the scenes. This is something we will always be more secretive about to avoid telegraphing our moves to the cheaters, but we'll be sharing more on the progress made next week. Hit registration issues. We are adding engine features to help track down and report instances of incorrect hit registration in play tests so we can force the bug to reproduce the issue consistently. While we have made some progress with some fixes locally, we need more work to be done to address the root cause of the problem. Over the next few weeks, we'll talk more about the work that is being done in these areas and provide updates and when we'll be addressing them in the future patches. We know that, in addition to addressing these issues with the game, everyone is hungry for new content. The studio culture that we've worked hard to cultivate in the health of our team is very important. We take those things into account when we discuss our content roadmap, the production schedule, and the frequency in which we can update the game. Our long-term goal is to ensure Apex Legends always feels alive and thriving, with a focus on quality of content over novelty or speed of release. At the same time, we want to maintain our culture as a development team and avoid crunch that can quickly lead to burnout or worse. At launch, we share a high-level view of our roadmap, showcasing how we would be taking a seasonal approach to live service. Today, we want to provide more clarity on what you can expect for content and cadence on future updates. Season launches. The beginning of each season will start with a new battle pass, a legend, and something new for the meta, and more. Thoughtful updates throughout the season. Just as we've done since launch, we will continue to address exploits, need balance changes, bug fixes, and small features throughout the course of a season. For complete transparency, our goal isn't and never has been to patch or update content on a weekly basis. We believe strongly in the importance of large, meaningful changes to the game that have a lasting impact. Thus, our focus on a seasonal release cadence we laid out at launch, and we will continue with it in the future. Improved communication. We need to provide more visibility into the future on what we're working on. That doesn't mean we're going to start telling folks everything they want to know when they want to know it, but you can expect more transparency on future updates and fewer surprise drops. At EA Play in June, we will give you the first details on what you can expect from Season 2. We've seen all the feedback on Season 1 and look forward to showing you the improvements we're making. For Season 2, you can expect a battle pass with more meaningful content, the introduction of a new legend, the debut of a new weapon, and you didn't expect Kings Canyon to stay the same forever, did you? Lastly, as for other games in development at Respawn, it's important to understand that there are entirely separate development teams working on Apex Legends and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Additionally, in order to fully support Apex Legends, we are pushing out future plans for Titanfall games, and no resources from the Apex Legends team are being shifted to other titles in development here at the studio, nor are we pulling resources from the team working on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. We know we have a lot of work ahead of us, but we're up to the challenge, and we're looking forward to building Apex Legends to its full potential together with our players. Guys, this right here, the reason why I said that I am so excited about this particular update from them is because this tells us exactly what their plans are. What I really like is it plainly says, look, I'm not going to be pushing out these novelty little knick-knack, whatever I can updates every week just to keep you involved into the game so you don't run away like Fortnite. He's telling you we're going to be putting out actual meaningful content that's built to make this game last for a long time. And the things that they got going on, talking about the Season 2 Battle Pass with more meaningful content, that lets you know right there. They're basically just telling us, guys, look, I know we put out a really shitty Battle Pass. It was lackluster. We understand that. Look out for Season 2 because we're going to be coming and bringing it. That's what it sounds like to me. So that's what I'm looking forward to. We're going to get map changes, new legend, new weapon. I'm really looking forward to this. And they also at the end kind of address some of those little... And at the end, they kind of address some of those little things that have been flying around. Some of those little... What the fuck are they called?
Good shit, guys.
And also at the end, they've been kind of addressing some of those rumors that have been flying around. Like, all the other things going on with the different games and stuff. And that's why he hasn't been there. Look, man, people are speculating and reaching at best. They don't know nothing. They're not in Respawn. They're not in there with the development team. So we're sitting here just coming up with irrational and stupid excuses as to why they're not pushing out content when, honestly, they've been upfront and straightforward from the beginning. The thing that he admitted was, yeah, we haven't been communicating as enough or as frequent, and we're going to change that, but nowhere did he say anything different from what they've been saying from the get-go. So mad respect and definitely give them some props on that one right there. All right, guys, well, that's kind of my 2 cents on this whole situation. I'm really excited about this. I'm really looking forward to wrapping up Season 1 and looking forward to Season 2 launching out, and I'm excited to see if it's going to be that legend that I had the leak video on. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and check the top right. I got a little card for you. All right, guys, if you stuck around this long, I sure do appreciate it. You know how we do around here. Why don't you go ahead and tap, slap, or smack that like button. Do it 2019 style. Do all the things that the YouTubers ask you to do. Subscribe. Go ahead. Hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the notifications. You know you want to. I want you to. Besides, I got more videos coming out. You know you want to see them. I want to make them. You know how it is. My name is Reckless, and I'm out.